Calm is a fairly underrated spell. There are a lot of interesting illusion spells, but Calm is probably the most reliable and straightforward way to deal with enemies. Illusion offers no direct way to kill anyone, of course, but using Calm will turn them non-hostile for the duration of the spell. You can then talk to them and raise their disposition, potentially making them friendly for the rest of the game, though that only works for NPCs and not even all of them. But even when you can't do that, they will still stop attacking for as long as the spell affects them, allowing you to run past, loot their chests, and leave. Be aware that the NPC or creature will turn hostile again once you attack it. Unlike Demoralize, the spell takes effect immediately. There is no need to awkwardly back off and let them run off. Also, unlike Demoralize, the spell doesn't get ludicrously expensive at the actual effective magnitude and duration, so you can actually cast it without feeling you're being an idiot. The way that Calm works in Morrowind is that it lowers the enemy's Fight attribute. Fight is an attribute that only computer-controlled entities have. If you look at this picture, you'll see that when Fight is 100, the NPC or creature will always attack, and if it's 0, they'll never attack. If you have a working brain, you'll notice that you don't need to lower it a lot before the aggression becomes conditional. Specifically, using a 30-point Calm spell pretty much works on everything. Of course, that's how it works in the fixed version, because in vanilla, Calm is apparently bugged, and 1 point of magnitude is enough to make anyone non-hostile, provided you're not using the creature spell on an NPC or vice versa. If you use Frenzy, you are working from the opposite end, which is why you need a much higher magnitude to do it successfully. 70 supposedly works on everything, but I've always just used 100 magnitude Frenzy. On the flip side, Frenzy doesn't need a long duration. Once you've frenzied someone, they'll stay aggressive until you calm them, kill them, or leave. In Oblivion and Skyrim, it's instead a level-dependent spell. So the one you are targeting needs to be at or below the level of the spell you are casting. Unless the spell is 25, in which case in Oblivion it works on everything, assuming 100% spell effectiveness. In Skyrim, the level which the spell affects can be raised by illusion perks and by dual casting. If I understand it correctly, this then means that in Skyrim it eventually just stops working at some point. So you could use Calm to do a pacifist run, or to only kill your target but nothing else. Like, just imagine, the bandit boss is dying on the floor and asks his subordinates, "Why didn't you stop him?" And the subordinates tell him, "Sorry, boss, but as soon as he showed up, we entered into a very calm, zen-like state, and couldn't respond." Calm belongs to the illusion school of magic, along with other very interesting spells. If you want to see all illusion spells ranked from worst to best, see this video next. Please watch it now. Just disregard how I placed Demoralize. Due to how expensive it actually ends up being, it deserves to be lower. It's also somewhat unreliable. Thanks for watching.